next area we're going to cover in the pick and roll is the corner pick and roll. Common pick and roll action here is used extremely well by the San Antonio Spurs. They run it out of their transition. And what you'll see is usually wind up with Tony Parker in the corner with the ball and Tim Duncan setting a screen for him right in the corner. The first option of that guard is to come off the screen, turn the corner, and get to the basket. Why it's so effective is because he's coming back to the middle of the floor, which creates so many scoring opportunities. So as the ball is being brought, dribbled over, or thrown into the corner, that big will go pinned down, okay, and set that screen. The offensive player now comes off and turns a corner. If the defense is now gets stuck on the screen and doesn't do a good job of getting out and stopping the ball, he'll then go directly to the basket. All right, so let's execute that right here. Guard gets stuck, goes directly to the basket. At this time, the defense does a better job because they just got beat of getting up higher and getting over the screen. The defensive big is now getting out and showing a little higher and harder and earlier. So the offensive player now will recognize the defense as he's coming and set the screen. As he gets over, all right, he'll take him into the screen and now spin dribble back and take the baseline. All right? The defense is so worried about getting over the screen, and his defender, big, his help is now showing so hard because he just got beat to the middle. Now's a great time for that guard to take a one dribble, spin back, or a one dribble and a crossover and go baseline. The next defensive situation you'll see a lot, what a lot of teams do, are they'll try to trap the corner pick and roll. So as the big comes over to set the screen, all right, they'll jump out, trap the pick, okay? What the guard has to do now is basically, he's gonna have to fight through it, okay? Split the trap, right? When he does split the trap, he'll be able to make the pass. If they set the trap higher and later, not as low, okay, the defense is back, set the trap a little later, higher behind the screen, okay, and the guard comes off. Now the guard should be able to split the trap, or the big should be able to recognize that. As he splits the trap, should stop back to the slot right in the corner, because now the defense is coming and he should be able to get a short jump shot right in the corner, okay? So the first one we'll do is the hard early blitz, okay, and you have to step through it. The offensive player will read that and you'll go right to the bucket and you can step through and hit him with a pass. This time, the trap comes a little later, right? He sees that and then you make the proper, you execute and you read it and then make the play, all right? Good. Now the trap comes later. Defense rotates. He throws back. Should have a short jump shot right in the corner. Good.